Hey, I'm Dominic Marcellino with Khajiit. After spending 5 years building asset tracking solutions for low power wide area networks, I recently joined Khajiit as the Director of Strategy and Business Development for our enterprise customers. My day to day involves working with our engineering, product, sales, and marketing teams to expand our Sentinel data and device management platform for its tremendous success enabling education connectivity into a broader enterprise IoT offering. This means that I'm working with our hardware and carrier partners, as well as new and existing customers, to figure out what they need to be successful. And then we work together to deliver those solutions for our customers. So a little bit about me outside of the office. I'm an avid reader and I love to be outside, especially into trail running. In March, I completed a 55-kilometer trail race in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia. And it only took me 7.5 hours to finish. I think one of the unexpected joys of being at home during COVID times as a parent has been able to share these loves of reading and exercise with my kids. We've been reading together and working out together, finding new and fun ways to spend the extra time that we have with each other. In terms of work passions, I'm dedicating the rest of my career to marrying my interests in entrepreneurship, technology, and social impact together. I couldn't have found a better fit than Khajiit, where I get to do this every day. The thing that I like best about my job is helping other people meet their goals and objectives. So this takes a lot of forms. Inside of Khajiit, that means helping to remove barriers for my colleagues to do their jobs, and with our customers and partners, that means starting from the challenges our customers face and working together to find solutions. If I come to the tech world, honestly, I was a policy analyst in the environmental policy and advocacy world before I moved over 6 years ago, and I've had to learn as I've gone over these years. I wanted to get into work that had direct impact, and I chose the startup tech route over politics. I'm pretty sure that was the right choice. But when I got into IoT, I had a lot to learn. And this started with learning about over-the-air protocols and low-power wide-area networks, which then led me into modems and embedded firmware, and eventually to back-end data and network management and user interface feature development and design. In my last job, we were enabling devices that could send bits and bytes of data, and they'd live in the world for years without needing their batteries to be replaced. I'm stoked to be bringing that knowledge to Khajiit and expanding my education in the Internet of Things even further. My first career, like I said, was in environmental policy making and advocacy, but maybe the most uncommon thing about me is that my training is in philosophy, especially ethics. So I spent a lot of time thinking about the reasons that I and we have and use for doing the things that we choose to do, both personally and socially, and figuring out whether those are compelling and persuasive, and if they aren't, figuring out what we should do instead. So I've had a lot of material to work with over the last few months with the coronavirus upending our lives. I'm really excited to be part of the summit, and please join me at the IoT Integrators Summit, July 14th to 16th, to learn more about secure edge computing. I'm looking forward to the discussion. Thanks a lot.